Hey guys, welcome to Tammy Book Clever. Today we're going to talk about Until My Last Breath, written by Tiffany Patterson. This is a Townsend Family novel. This book basically starts from beginning how Robert and Deborah met and the trials and tribulation they went through. It also featured the now and then situation. It goes back and forth when they met in college and when they were growing together, their family, their business, the trials they went through when they adopted Aaron from Robert's brother situation. Then it also relates into the kids situation now because, as you know, if you read Tiffany Patterson book, all the boys are married and they have their own family. So it basically portrays the now and the then. Basically, the book started out with Robert and Deborah met in college, and they were growing. And they first she didn't like him because he was he was how would you say, he was cocky, he was rich, he was a snob. She did not like that about him at all. She thought he was a little bit too much for her, so she didn't like that the professor had teamed her up with him. And he thought it was the best thing ever because he had secretly had a crush on her. Then you have the situation when that was the then. So now it's the now, and they're telling their sons and their wives how they met, and that their relationship might seem smooth now, but it was never really that smooth. And they have different times and spot when they're telling the story. So it turned out that this is the now, and Deborah and her daughter-in-laws are making a center for women that's battered women that's been either raped, abused, neglected, have single mom. So they're coming together and forming this center. So while they're forming this center, Deborah and Robert are relaying to them each trials and tribulation they went through. They tell them how much people try to fight against them, how fight against their relationship, the drama with who was it? Robert's brother, which is Aaron's dad. They how he was jealous of them and he didn't want jealous of him, and how he tried everything not to go together. And then you had the situation with Robert's dad did not like Deborah because Deborah didn't come from money, and the obstacles that he had to go through to like overthrow his dad to get to the position that he had. So you had all of that situations going on. Then you also have the now situation with the sons. So if you read the book, you know all the sons are married and they all have their family. Aaron and Patience had the most difficult time in this book because they already have such two sets of twins, and it turned out that she's pregnant, and he didn't like that because the last pregnancy was not the best for her. She almost died, and he's having a hard time with it. When Patience finally admit and told him what was going on, he didn't take it very well, and he basically turned his back on her. So everyone was like something was going on, but nobody really knew what was going on. So they were just knowing that Aaron was in the wrong because of how hot-tempered and hot-headed he is. So they were trying to like guide him and tell him that he needs to fix himself together before he ruined his marriage. You have the other brothers that's trying to get their wives pregnant again, grow their family, and develop in different situation. But not Eric, but Aaron and Patience had a major role in this book along with his dad. Overall, guys, the book was phenomenal. I think Tiffany Patterson did a great job in this book. I think she hit each character on the head. She did the now and then comparison awesome. She basically put everything together. This whole book was phenomenal. It's a great ending to the Townsend family. I'm not sure she's going to write a spin-off. It would be great if she writes a Christmas novella with the family, but Christmas is a long way from here now. But overall, guys, she did a fabulous, fabulous job with it. If you haven't read the brothers' story, each brothers have their own book. It's Carter, Aaron, Josh. I forgot his name. Is it Ryan, or it starts with a R? I don't remember the last brother's name, so but forgive me for that one. But yeah, each brother had a book, and they all have their own intense situation. And also, If you read and when you read the book, all the characters that helped the brother overcome each obstacles was it's the dad is Robert friends' sons. So now they're like they're coming together. You know what I mean? So each of the family like they relate to each other. Their stuff. Oh, and also they might be a spin-off because the latest bodyguard that helped Robert, his sons are now bodyguards, and they might have their own books. So you can never be too sure. But overall, I think Tiffany did a great job with this book, guys. Check it out. It's called Until My Last Breath, the Townsend's Family novel. It's very good, guys.